Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share 3 easy microwave chocolate desserts. They're all low carb, keto friendly, gluten free too. Some are also paleo and vegan friendly, but you'll see as we go along. And I've written a blog post which I'll leave down below, which has all the recipes, ingredients, everything you need to make these, so click through for that. And be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, comment too, let me know what you think of these lovely chocolate desserts. So this week I'm actually away on holiday. We drove 4 hours across Ireland to come to Killarney, and we've actually just today did the Ring of Kerry, and we've been driving all over the place, and it's been chilly while we've been out, so I've wanted to have something nice and warm and nourishing to come home to each day. And we don't actually have a microwave at home in our home kitchen. My kitchen's just too small and we've just never really got around to getting one since moving to Ireland, so we don't have one. But now having a kitchen in our little holiday flat for the week, there is a microwave in it, so I've been experimenting every day. I've come up with some really chocolate sweet treats that are warm, nourishing, can be made really quickly, and I'll show you through all of those, starting with a lovely warming chocolate mug cake. Okay, so this chocolate mug cake has just 3 ingredients. We've got some eggs. I got some lovely free-range local eggs here. We've got stevia, but you can use your sweetener of choice. And I've got cacao powder, but you could use cocoa powder instead. And I've got a mug over here. I'm obviously not in my kitchen. I did bring loads of stuff from home, but the lighting and everything, I had no idea what it was going to be like. So we're going to need one of these lovely eggs. And I'm just going to break it into the mug. And we'll just give it a whisk. There you go, that's kind of perfect. And now it's up to you, the ratio of chocolate to sweetness. I find about a tablespoon of cacao powder, about 1.5 or so tablespoons of stevia is my perfect sweetness, but you might want it a bit more chocolatey, a bit more sweet. It's up to you. And yeah, this does make a really small, and I've got a big mug here. It's the only mug that they have in the kitchen here. It's a really small, just perfect portion of chocolate cake, so it's not going to fill the mug at all. So I'm going to go for, as I said, about 1.5 tablespoons of the stevia. And about 1 tablespoon of the cacao powder. That just gives the perfect chocolatiness for me. And now we'll mix all that through together without making too much mess. There you go. I wish you could smell it. Doesn't look too wonderful, but we're going to pop it in the microwave, pop it in for a minute, and then just check how it looks after that. Okay, so we'll just pop it in for a minute. Okay, it's done. It's done. It's had 1 minute. Let's have a look how it looks. It's still a bit puddingy. I want just like 20 more seconds. It's up to you if you like it like that. As I said, it makes a really small cake, but so good. Just the perfect portion size. So I'm just going to pop it back in just for another 20 seconds. Let's do 800. Let's pop it down to 20. Okay, and start. Okay, let's have a look. It looks steaming. I think that's kind of perfect. Yeah, now you could eat it out the mug, but I'm just going to move it into a plate. What I like to do is pop it onto a plate and pop a bit of whipped cream on top. So here in Ireland we get these little tubs of ready whipped cream. There's it, it's ready whipped. There's nothing else added to it. It's just beautiful whipped cream, and it just makes such a beautiful dessert. And the chocolate is melting the cream, and it's just making it so beautiful. But that is this chocolate dessert, and I'll share some more with you now. And the next chocolate microwave dessert is a gooey chocolate pudding. You combine together these ingredients in the mug, in the microwave again, and it is so yum. Now I am using butter. You could use oil or coconut oil if you want it to be vegan, paleo friendly, but I'm just using butter, lovely Irish butter. So we're going to use a bit of butter, stevia for sweetness. I've got a bit of coconut flour, cacao powder again, and I've got some almond milk here too, but really just use your milk of choice. And I'm going to start by just measuring out a bit of butter into the mug and getting it melted. So I'm going to pop 2 tablespoons of butter into my mug. And you're going to pop that on to melt. Just do it for 30 seconds at a time until you've got melted butter, which I will show you next. So you can see I've got just nice melted butter in there. If you use oil, obviously you don't have to melt it. If you use coconut oil, melt it as well. It just took 30 seconds to get it melted. Do it 20, 30 seconds, just depends on your microwave. And now we'll just mix the other ingredients through. And just depends on how sweet you want it. Again, 1 to 2 tablespoons of stevia, just like the mug cake. I'm doing kind of shallowish spoons. That's a very half a teaspoon, tablespoon. And the chocolate, again, 1 to 2 tablespoons. Really depends how chocolatey you want it. I tend to do 2-ish shallow spoons. 1 and 2. We'll just give that a little mix through. Let's pop that back. We'll give that a little mix through. Kind of makes a bit of a paste. Okay, and now we'll pop the milk on to get it nice and thin. I brought my little cups from home. I'm going for 1/4 cup of my almond milk. And just mix it in, get everything nice and creamy. And now just to thicken it up, we've got 1 tablespoon of coconut flour. And we'll mix that through until it's nice, creamy chocolate mixture. And now it's really going to depend on your microwave, how long you pop it in for. Do it a minute and see. You want it to be nice and steaming chocolate, and you want it to kind of not be a big raw mixture. So yeah, does make a beautiful pudding, and I imagine you could almost eat this raw, but yeah, it's lovely having a lovely warming chocolate pudding. So I'm going to pop it into the microwave for a minute and I'll show you then. Okay, so it's in the microwave. Let's pop it on for a minute. Okay, let's see how it looks. Oh, smells so beautiful and chocolatey. Let's have a look. No, I want it another 30 seconds. Just get it much hotter than that, and just lovely chocolatey pudding. So I'm just going to do it 30 more seconds and we'll see how it looks then. Okay, let's have a look now how it looks. Oh, that's more like it. Steamy. Smells so good. Chocolatey goodness. Have a look. Yeah, that's beautiful. It doesn't look too amazing, but I can assure you, I'm trying to get the right light for you, can assure you it's a lovely chocolate pudding. Kind of almost chocolate mug cake, almost brownie. It's just a beautiful chocolate pudding that I'm just going to have by this teaspoonful, but just like with the chocolate mug cake, you could top it with some whipped cream, ice cream. However, it's just chocolate deliciousness. And next, I'll show you one more chocolate microwave dessert. And for my final microwave chocolate dessert, I'm making a hot chocolate. Now, if you've been following my channel for a while, you know I love hot chocolate, and I often, when I'm intermittent fasting, have a hot chocolate ready to finish my day. It fills me up. It's just so good. So today I'm going to make it in the microwave, and I've got my almond milk I'm using again, my stevia, I've got the whipped cream for the topping. This is the one I used the other day. You get it here in Ireland already whipped, but you could whip up cream or just use any cream you want just to make it creamy at the end. And the chocolate that I'm using is this 100% cocoa. It's one that I found at M&S, Marks & Spencer here. There are a couple of 100% brands on the market. I prefer just getting 100%. It's got nothing pretty much in it except for beautiful pure chocolate. and then I'm just going to add stevia to sweeten it. But if you are really use any chocolate that you like. I'm going to use just 1 square of this because it's pretty dark and intense. But if you're using a 70, 85, 90%, you might prefer to just use a row instead. It's totally up to you. But what we're going to do is, let's just move the chocolate out the way so I can get a mug in here. And I'm going to pour milk to about the 3/4 mark in the mug. Let's do it without spilling, because we're still going to add chocolate and top it with cream. That will kind of do. Well, that's quite full, but yeah, it'll be good. I'm going to pop this into the microwave for 1.5 minutes, and then we'll add in the chocolate, but we'll just get that prepped and ready to go. We'll just move that aside, and I'm going to open up the chocolate. Look how beautifully packaged. I'm just going to get it ready. As I said, it's a pretty intense chocolate. So, oh, it's all just broken already. We're just going to break 1 piece. I'll have that, but it's got a bit of extra on the side. I'm just going to break it up into pieces so it'll go quickly when I add it to my chocolate. My hot chocolate will be ready to go. And I've got my stevia there ready to go, and now we'll just pop the milk in to heat up in the microwave. Okay, I've popped it in the microwave for 1.5 minutes. Okay, it's had a 1.5 minutes to heat up. It looks nice and warmed, and what I'll just do now is we'll mix in the chocolate and the stevia. Okay, so I've got the chocolate that I chopped up, we'll pop in. And we're going to add a nice teaspoon of stevia and mix that through. The chocolate I can feel is starting to melt in. And then what we're going to do is pop it back in the microwave at 30-second intervals until all that chocolate is melted and it is nice and hot to your liking. So just 30 seconds a time. You can see the chocolate is nice and starting to melt. Okay, so we'll pop it, as I said, 30 seconds. We'll check and remove the spoon before putting into microwave. We'll pop it in for 30 seconds, take it out, another 30 seconds, take it out until it's nice and hot and ready to be beautifully topped with some whipped cream. So I'll pop it for 30 seconds. And we'll take it out. Okay, stir it through. The chocolate's getting even more melted. But yeah, it's probably going to need another minute, but I like to just do 30 seconds at a time just to keep a good eye on it. But I will show you once it's done to my liking. There you go, it's kind of perfect. You can see it's nice and warmed up and it's lovely hot drink. And now what I'm going to do is just top it with a little bit of whipped cream for some extra indulgence and healthy fats too. Just a nice teaspoon of whipped cream to finish off this beautiful chocolate dessert and to end the video with all of these lovely chocolate desserts that are all easily made in the microwave, as you saw. And I'll have a blog post down below which will have the full step-by-step instructions how to make all these lovely chocolate desserts. And also I want to hear from you what video you'd like me to make next. I am playing around with this 3 different recipe formats today. It's 3 chocolate microwave desserts. I'm thinking about doing 3 no-cook breakfasts or 3 one-pot meals. Which one do you want? 3 breakfasts or 3 one-pot meals? Leave a comment, let me know, and I will get to work filming another one of these for you. But in the meantime, you can see that cream is melted, making just a beautiful hot chocolate, and it's going to be nice and warming after a busy day of exploring. So that is the video for today. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and comment too. And we'll see you again soon. Bye.